Hello and welcome to another episode of Magic Farm 3, The Harvest. Just my luck, I wanted to start recording and the blood moon has risen. Yes, it's all red and bloody moony over there. Oh, that's a chocobo, but look, there's an ogre in the distance. I don't know if you can see him under that palm tree behind me. And something else, let's hope that his guys don't come here. I'm just gonna stand here and wait for it to be over. In the meantime, I could update you on some of the things that have happened. The most important of which is that I've switched off the Apocalypse mod, so we no longer have difficulty reports. Two reasons for that. One of them, well, the one I feel better about, is the fact that it started crashing my game. As far as I can tell from the error reports, it was trying to spawn mobs with enchantments that the rest of the game didn't agree with. Therefore, the game would crash, which was quite sad. And this happened, I guess, the more the difficulty rose, the more this happened, so I just got a few minutes of playing and then there would be a crash. Where is that moon? I don't think we can see the moon, can we? Is it still rising or is it... Oh, it's still rising, so it's before midnight. Oh my god, there's a horse with wings over there. A flying horse. Okay, the blood moon is over and we can now get to work. So the first order of the day is to do some blood magic. Yes, as you can see, I've been very busy with the blood magic. I've raised it to level 3. I've just forgotten to make a block of gold. I'm going to need some gold for my future, for this project. I was going to be all prepared, but clearly I wasn't. Where is the rest of the gold? Damn you! Man, this episode really does not want to happen. First it was Blood Moon, then it was Blood Moon the second night in a row, and now it's pissing down with rain. However, we are here under the spawner, so we're okay. Right, so I've been really grinding at the blood magic, bleeding myself copiously into this altar, and the altar is now level 3. But the first thing I have to do is to make myself a better blood orb, because I still have the apprentice blood orb, and believe me, they don't give us magical apprentices the good stuff. This is pretty weak. Usually this is a big problem in blood magic development, I found, because you make the next orb in the series by infusing this with LP, putting it in the altar. But to turn into an orb, this requires 25,000 LP, and the altar can only hold 10. So I've always found this to be a big problem. And usually I just bring over villagers and sacrifice them. However, I am hoping that with the help of my little friend here, the fallen Canad flower from Botania, I'll actually be able to do it, because really this helps so much, because it gives me regeneration 3. Let me just, so I think I will just be able to do it by bleeding into the altar. Let me just make sure this is full. It is, and we have mana there. Okay, well, without further ado, let us begin. If this doesn't work, I can always bring some villagers. So, I must not let the altar run dry, because if I do, it starts losing LP really badly. At the same time, I don't want to be adding blood to it if it is over its holding capacity, because that will be a waste. But you can see the flower is really healing me. I mean, it is such a help. I would not recommend doing blood magic without it. Oh, come on, block of gold, turn already. Give me the orb. I'm a grown-up magician now. Yeah. I'm hoping to get this to level... I'm hoping to get it to level 4 soon. I almost have all the slates I need for the blood runes that will take it. Aha, there it is. Did you see that? Totally without a problem. Now I have to cut myself once with it to tell it that it's mine. Here, current owner Mistakin. Excellent. And I'm actually gonna put it in there and put some, because if you look at it, if you look in the left side of the screen, my blood network is almost empty. And this is mainly because its capacity has suddenly increased hugely. Yeah, but anyway, this is one big step on the way to becoming a blood magician done. Oh, okay, let's go into the rain. God, why is the weather so not clement? Inclement? Unclement? Raining. I had to murder a villager anyway. He attacked me. It was completely self-defense. Totally. And of course I got his head. Okay, oh yes, I wanted to show you some of the cool sigils that we can do with blood magic. We won't be able to get the armor until it's level 4, and that's still some way to go because there's a ritual and blood shards and whatnot. But I've been able to make the lava thingy of the lava sigil, and this is very basic. You can do it almost right at the beginning, so I should have gotten into blood magic straight away because getting lava has been a serious problem lately. But anyway, let's just try it. So this is my terrain smasher, which I built some time ago, if you remember. Okay, maybe this is not the most convenient way of making obsidian. I'm gonna put the sound down a bit. These sounds are rather loud. Maybe it's not the most convenient way of making obsidian, but it's still pretty good, I reckon. And if I need any lava, and I am going to need lots of obsidian for all sorts of things, and of course if I need any lava for cooking or anything, where do I go up? Oh well, I can fly up. I'm trying to not fly so much because I'm having a serious power shortage problem, and filling this the jetpack with power is becoming a problem. Okay, but what next? Okay, there is another sigil I want to make. You know what? I'm gonna cut here and wait for this rain to finish because it's seriously annoying me. Wow, that just rained and rained and rained. Okay, so the next sigil that I want to make, which is somewhat more interesting and advanced and required I think the magician's blood orb, and I haven't got the magician's blood orb on me, so let's fly over here and get it. Come here baby. I hope I have everything else that I need. Is this guy, the sigil of the imaginary bridge. And I need an imbued slate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I so forgetful? Yeah, so this is the collection of all the slates I made to make the improved blood altar. Right, this is in preparation for level 4. So if I remember correctly, I think it just went like this. like this and like this. Yes. Okay. Oh, this is a pretty amazing. Let me eat before I die of starvation. Now, this is a truly amazing sigil. Let us stand here. I just hope I have enough look at that. I am walking on air. Now, this isn't quite flying, but I think you will agree that it is pretty darn impressive. Ah, look at my beautiful blaze. This looks really weird, doesn't it? Hello. That looks pretty damn amazing. Ah, that base is looking pretty good, so the blood altar is kind of gonna be the centerpiece of everything. Okay, let's stop fooling around. Ah, why do I always have problems with the F5? Let's just go home the normal way. Yeah, but that's going to save a little bit on the jetpack power. I just don't want to overuse it because I really need to fill my LP network. But it's not too bad in terms of how much LP it uses. I mean, you can go quite far, I think, with it. So yeah, there are other cool sigils in here, including ones that give you all sorts of protection. But oh, sigil of magnetism, it draws things to you. Well, but we have the Botania ring. The thing is, some of the things in here I already have Botania for, but definitely worth exploring the other things. Okay. But as I said, it's still going to be some time before I am able to get the level 4 altar, and then making the bound armor in itself, making the sockets and filling them with LP or with blood. It's a major pain. So I think, oh, why can't I fly up? So for the time being, I'm going to try and get the Terrasteel armor today. Before we do that, I just thought I'd show you my farm. I'm not really going to report much on it because it's not progressed that far. I've got gold and I am getting ready to start crossing it for silver. But I looked more into it, and there is a plant that can grow gas tiers. Okay, there are plants for everything. There's probably one that can grow ender pearls from Agricraft as opposed to the lilies, but imagine that, growing gas tiers, farming gas tiers by, you know, through vegetation. Amazing. So I'm on the way to getting that. Clearly it's quite difficult. It's kind of an end of a humongously long process, but so far I've created this plant which gives you glowstone dust. There we go. So then this one, crossed with many other things, will give me the gas tiers, which is great because I need more gas tiers than I knew. Okay, let's go and have a look at how our Botania mana generation is going. So here I am in my extremely loud Botania area. Honestly, I had to put the sound down a lot. These flowers are so deafening. And I have to tell you that I am so tired of waiting for the mana to be made, because the mana that you need for 24 bits of Terrasteel is just, it's insane how long it takes to be made. But we have 22 bits. So I've got the Terrasteel agglomeration plate underneath, and I found this to be the best way to do it, except am I wearing my ring? No. The ring of magnetization really spoils this, but yes, it is happening, it is happening, it is happening. Things are agglomerating. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, this might be a cool picture, but to be honest, having seen it happen so many times before, I'm a little bit bored of it. But still, it's kind of cool. Seeing the green going into our bit of iron. So, it's still not clear to me how good this armor really is. And trust me, it has to be way better than diamond armor, because it already has a piece of diamond in it, as well as an ender pearl and a piece of iron. But also all this mana, I mean, Jesus, it just takes so long. I know it's a sort of passive process, you just set it up and it happens, but still. And I know it used to give you extra hearts, but now I think that's been taken out. So that's our 2 bits of Terrasteel. I actually still want 2 more, because I want to make the Terra blade as well. Oh, so I made these thermal lilies, and they eat lava for breakfast. Oh, except I think it's been fed already. Yeah, you can see the effects, but so it's really cute how, you know, you put the lava down and it grabs it immediately, but I guess it's not gonna do that. Still, I will give it some lava. Okay, let's build our armor and enchant it. I am not entirely sure what to do about the enchanting, because I am very disappointed. Nice. 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 And of course, with me wearing the jetpack all the time, I don't know if this makes so much sense. Yeah, so I built this auto enchanter, because I've got plenty of mob essence from the spawner over there. But I've tried enchanting some books with it, and I am quite disappointed. And I enchanted this armor, but look at this. Unbreaking 3 for the Manasteel leggings. Okay, so this was a level 30 enchant. I mean, what a waste. Especially since with Manasteel you really don't need unbreaking, because it self-repairs. And I got these books. So Eternal Compass, Vein Mine, Silk Touch. This one is interesting, Multi-Shot 4. I wonder if it goes on a bow and makes it shoot like multiple arrows, because that could be extremely cool. But other than that, I'm not very impressed. So, where is my anvil? I'm sure I had an anvil. Did I not have an anvil? I am certain I had an anvil here. I tell you what, I'll look for my anvil and I'll get back in touch with you once I found it. I'm sure I had an anvil. Oh, not an anvil. I don't want an anvil. What an idiot I am. I want an enchanting table. So I am going to try and enchant this by hand. Fire protection 4, unbreaking 3, thorns 2. Okay, fire protection is worth it, but I'd rather have protection 4. But I am immune to fire, except I'm not really going to wear it that much. I'm just gonna put the rest in here, because honestly, look, it is power 30. So now this will take some time because the power drains and rises. So I'll enchant them all and then I'll show you what I got. Okay guys, it is raining again. It is a really bad weather day today in Minecraft, yeah. However, I have my new enchanted shimmering armor on. Doesn't it look nice? I mean, to be honest, I think I prefer the blue one in terms of color, but you know, this is way more sophisticated, I guess. Yep, and I did get some really good enchantments from the auto enchanter. So protection 4, unbreaking 3 and thorns 2, protection 4, unbreaking 3 and protection 4. So apart from this fire protection, which, you know, is not to be laughed at, sneezed at, it is all protection 4. I am well protected, I guess. Not that it's gonna help me against those evil infernals that inhabit this world, but on this happy note, I will leave you here. Next episode we will try to do the blood magic-y thing some more and get it to level 4 and start working on the bound armor. But for now, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.